Okay, so here we go. So today is the first day of something that I've been dreaming about for years now. I have loved making art since as long as I can remember. And finally, I quit my job to be a full-time artist. Okay, so I've given myself 6 months to try doing art full-time and see how it goes. So I'm not expecting it to become a full-fledged six-figure income per month kind of business, but at least I'll get a hang of how things are going. If that is something I'll be able to sustain for longer, the rest of my life, or maybe the next few years of my life. So I really don't know if I'm going to fall or I'm going to fly, but I will never know unless I try. That rhyme. So welcome to this journey of art, chaos and dreams. Welcome to episode 1 of Artist Diaries. First step that I took was renting out a small space to make like a little studio for me to do my art, because until now I was making art at home. It was also causing a lot of inconvenience at home with all the packaging boxes, products, my entire booth. So actually this entire room is not mine. I'm sharing it with my dad. So it's actually his office and I'm just renting out like one table and one corner for the shelves to keep my products. It's a very small start, but I'm still so happy and proud of myself for doing this. So the studio has not yet been set up. It's not even a studio right now. It's just like a table and a few shelves. But I am going to work on setting this up today. I really needed some shelves to store my products because I was tired of stacking them up in boxes. So this will be my work and packaging station. Next, I want to declutter all these packaging supplies that I have hoarded since so long. I have ordered some of these boxes for packaging from Amazon, and the smaller ones that are on the shelf, those are the boxes that I have received through the parcels that I get, and maybe I'll reuse them someday. It looks so clean and I have much more space now. So while I'm cleaning, let me tell you something more about myself. I'm Simran. I'm an illustrator and an interaction designer. I have been running this small business called as Stoberimoo since a year now. My intention behind this business is to heal my inner child through art, and maybe yours too. So before taking this huge step of doing art full time, I worked as a UX designer and researcher. In many ways, it was perfect, but I always felt like something was missing. To cope with that feeling, I started my small art business, and I have been juggling between a full-time job and running my small business for the past year. But juggling two things is always difficult, and hence I thought that maybe putting my whole and soul into the one thing that matters the most to me would be like a gift I give myself. Hence, I'm creating this small corner where I can think, package, ship my orders, and maybe cry a little on some days. It's not perfect yet, but I'm learning to enjoy it. It's still a work in progress, just like me. I'm slowly realizing that running an art business is not just about making art, it involves a lot of other admin tasks, and I feel it will be much more peaceful to have my own space to focus completely on it and do my tasks. It will help me stay accountable and take my dreams seriously. So the space has been all set up. It took me around 3 hours to do this. Finally it's done. I'm quite tired now. So some of you watching the video right now might be here because you know me as the girl who runs the live doodle booth. So of course I needed to include it in the video. This is the live doodle booth that I started last year, and it has changed my life in many ways. It works like a photo booth, but it's not a machine, it's not AI. It's me sitting behind the booth and drawing all the lovely faces I see. I made this booth because I was very anxious of people watching me draw. But now, 1 year later, this booth and all the people who have visited it have only given me more confidence in my art. These videos are not going to be tutorials on how I earned so much in so many days. It is going to be my honest diary, and just like a diary, there are going to be some days that are going to be messy, some days that are going to be really nice, but I'm going to try and keep showing up. So there's so much that I want to do. Like, I love different art mediums, so I like to crochet, I like to paint, I like to embroider, but I've been recently learning it. Sometimes I get overwhelmed myself with how much I want to do. I used to like making tiny clay charms, like maybe a cake, pastry. I used to love making food stuffs, like miniature food stuffs, and it made me so happy. But I don't know why I stopped doing that. While doing this, I would like to venture into it once again. But one mantra that I am going to keep saying to myself is one day at a time, one thing at a time. Okay, so that's it. This was episode 1, and thank you for being here if you're still here. And if you too are starting from scratch in art or in life, I hope you stay here and grow with me. Bye.